Okay, so now we have MyBank. And MyBank is an old digital bank that allows real-time banking for its users. And it wants to deploy a brand new capability to give users alerts in real time in case there is a very large transaction that happened. And it's probably a fraud, right? So the transaction data already exists in one of the databases. It's a SQL database and it's already there. The thresholds can be defined by the users through their apps. They can be changed at any time, and obviously the application should react to it right away. And alerts must obviously be sent in real time to the users. If they're sent with a bit of delay, the users can't take action fast enough and people lose money. So how would we implement this in Kafka? I'll let you think for a while and I'll give you the solution right now. Okay, so here's our architecture. I'm thinking there must be a bank transactions topic. That's for sure, right? But someone told me that all the bank transactions is already in a database, an SQL database. And so what I really want is to get that information from the database into Kafka. And for this, I'm going to use Kafka Connect source. And there is something called the CDC connector, which stands for Change Data Capture. And one of those is called Debezium, and you can look at it on Google, which basically allows us to read all the transactions in real time from the database and put them right away in Kafka in some very, very nice formats. So these Kafka Connect source connectors are super powerful. And this is why I wanted to have this example to just show you that sometimes you don't have to write a producer. Sometimes you can use Kafka Connect source and get a lot with little work. Now, additionally, I want a user settings topic. And so the users will set the thresholds in the apps. So I'm thinking they should be talking to an app threshold service, which is going to be a proxy producer, which sends data to the user settings topic. Now we need to create a user alerts topic as a result, right? And so I'm thinking a Kafka Streams application that takes all the bank transactions and the user settings and does a little match, is the transaction greater than the user threshold? If so, create a message in the user alerts topic and send that to the user. Now to send it to the user, I'm thinking a small consumer notification service, and then the consumer will basically trigger a notification in the user's apps. So that's an easy architecture, I think. But what I really wanted to draw your attention on is Kafka Connect, the fact we're using a source CDC connector such as Debezium. Now, a few comments for the bank transaction topic. As I said, Kafka Connect source is awesome. And there's a ton of CDC connectors out there on the market for Kafka Connect. There's Postgres, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB, and others. Probably I don't have the exhaustive list. So you may find a very easy way for you to expose all your data already in your company in Kafka very, very quickly. Now the Kafka Streams application, basically when a user changes their setting, the alerts won't be triggered for past transactions because we only read from the new transactions onwards. And for the user thresholds topic, I would think it's better to send events to the topic than sending states. So for example, user 123 enabled threshold at $1,000 at 12 p.m. on July 12th versus just user 123 threshold 1,000, which is a bit more stateful and just assumes that we won't need that information in the future, which I think is wrong. Okay, so in your events, put as much information as you can. But the big attention right here is on CDC. Lots of capability here. So yeah, hope that's helpful. And I will see you in the next lecture.